All right, guys, we are going as light as my equipment will let us. I have 5 arrows here that we are going to test, and these are lightweights by comparison of the previous heavyweights that we've been testing on the chronograph. We are testing lightweights on the chronograph coming up here soon. And for our first runner-up, our lightest weight, well, we'll start with the heaviest first and work our way down. So this is in the lightweight category. This is our Black Eagle Rampage, 150 spine, and we're running a 200 grain fill point, and she's coming in at 816 grains. 816 grains. Our next contender is the same arrow, Black Eagle Rampage, just with a 100 grain fill point instead of a 200. So we're going to be in the 700s. So we have an 800 grain, 712 grains. So there's our 700 grain arrow. Getting lighter. Next contender is our Eastern Access 200 spine, 5mm small diameter arrow, and we're running a heavy 200 grain point here. And let's see what we come in at. 616. So we got an 8, 7, and 600 grain arrow. And then we're going to go even lighter. Here's our Eastern Access 5mm. This is a 260 spine. And we are running a 125 grain fill point. Let's see what we come in at here. 514. So we'll call that our 500 grain arrow. Last but not least, our small diameter 4mm arrow. This is the Black Eagle X Impact. And we're running a smaller 100 grain fill point. And she is coming in here at 464 grains. Sorry guys, I know for a lot of the hunters out there, 460 is on the heavy end. 400 is light. This is as light as I could go. I don't know how to get lighter. I guess I'm just a heavy guy. Heavy arrows all the way. It's just hard for me to get light. So this is as light as I could go. So we'll see. We're gonna test our lightweight arrows against the contenders that we've been battling with the last few videos. We've got the King Cobra Dangerous Game, the APA Archery's King Cobra DG or Dangerous Game versus the PSE Omen. I've been really impressed with PSE Omen's speeds, given that it's 26 pounds lighter in draw weight. But because of its 2-inch or a little over 2-inch longer power stroke, it's really not much slower than the King Cobra Dangerous Game. So stay tuned for that. We're going to see how fast these bows rip these lightweights. Should be fun. All right, we're going head to head round 2 with the APA Dangerous Game or DG and the PSE Omen. 2 heavy hitters we did last time, except those were heavier arrows. Today we're switching it up. We're going lightweights, light arrows. Although most people probably would think the arrows that we're shooting are still heavy, but they're light compared to the arrows we shot last time. So the APA King Cobra DG is at 102 pound draw weight, 29-inch draw with a 5 1/4-inch brace height, which gives us a 23 3/4-inch power stroke. The PSE Omen is at a 76 pound draw weight, significantly lighter, but a 31 1/4-inch draw and 5 1/4-inch brace height, which gives us a 26-inch power stroke. So this is kind of a battle between power stroke versus draw weight. So if you follow me over here, we'll look at the arrows to see what we're looking at here. So first contender is our heaviest lightweight arrow, and this is the Black Eagle Rampage 150 spine, and it is coming in at 814 grains. The Black Eagle Ram, same arrow, different tip, So we got a 200 grain tip, which gives us our 814 grains, and then a 100 grain tip, which gives us 714 grains. And then we got the Easton 200 spine, and that's a 200 grain tip, and this one's coming in at 616 grains. And then we got Easton 260 spine, and it's coming at 514 grains with a 125 grain tip. And then a 100 grain tip for our lightest. This is the Black Eagle X Impact 4mm arrow, 250 spine, and that is coming at 464 grains. So we're gonna go King Cobra, all those 5, PSE Omen, all those 5, and see who comes in at going faster. My bets is the King Cobra again by maybe 10-ish feet per second, but we'll see. Well, hopefully our chronograph won't be finicky. (251 feet per second). 251 feet per second. Wish we could make that just a little bit higher. Okay, here comes our 700 grain arrow. (268). 251 to 268. That's pretty good. Okay, here comes our 600 grain arrow. It's with the PSE Omen. $291. 500 grain arrow. $314 for 500 grain arrow. 464 grains is our lightest arrow. This is our lightweight arrow. Black Eagle X Impact, 464 grains. It's our lightest weight. It's as light as I can build. I can't build anything any lighter with my equipment. I have to get new equipment if I want to go lighter. I don't really see the need to go that light, since penetration is primarily gained by momentum via mass, or heavy. Okay, here we go, lightweight. (329 feet per second). All right, 814 grainer, our 800 grain arrow with the King Cobra DG 100 pounder. Oh, man. Ooh, I think I broke that. 273. Something didn't sound right with that one. 700 grainer. $299 for a 700 grain arrow. Whew, that's smoking.
So let me zoom in real quick. I forgot to zoom in. Okay.
600 grain arrow. $310. All right, here we go last time. So we are quite a bit faster. We got 15 to 20 feet per second faster than our PSE, I think. 500 grainer. $340 for a 500 grain arrow. Pretty impressive. Pull these before I break them. In that leg, there's a rebar in there. It'll just score that arrow. We didn't break it. We did bend the tip though.
Ooh.
It's got a mount crumpet. All right, X Impact, our lightweight light, 346 or 464 grain. the heavyweight champion, King Cobra DG. See how fast she puts out, 464 grains. .354 feet per second. A 464 grain arrow at 102 pounds. Let me do one more with the PSE, 800 grains. There we go, 254. That's what we got, 814 grains, 254 feet per second. Okay, and the winner. All right, for the lightweight duo, it's pretty clear that the King Cobra DG is still the king. APA King Cobra. PSE OMEN was right behind it though, and we're talking that's a 26-pound draw weight difference and a 2-inch power stroke difference. So 2 more inches of draw length on this, or 2 more inches of power stroke on this, 26 pounds of draw weight more with this. And we're only about 15, maybe 20 feet per second faster than this. But I noticed the last video we did with the heavy arrows, we were actually catching up with the power stroke, the longer power stroke. So I do think that power stroke does more efficiently with heavier arrows. I think this was only about 10 to 12 feet a second faster. So this was catching up. Now at 80 pounds, which is what this is supposed to be at 80 pounds, but it's coming in light, it would probably be a good 12 to 15, maybe 10 to 15 feet per second faster for the King Cobra. And then the heavy arrows would be like 5 to 10 feet per second faster with the King Cobra. So not a bad bow with PSE OMEN. She's really challenging this heavy draw weight bow. I mean, there's no compound bows I know of that make 100-pound draw weight. So it's pretty impressive for the PSE OMEN. And that's that. So stay tuned for more. We're gonna do more heavy arrow shoots. I got a 3,300 grain arrow coming up. And that's almost half a pound. 3,500 grains is half a pound, so we're gonna see how that one does out of both these bows, and see how heavy we can get, because heavy is what kills in the sense of penetration. And remember, hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more.